Hi guys, in this video I have got 5 top tips / steps, very simple ones, to get the most out of your hair when you're using hair wax. Now, unlike water-based products like gels and mousses, waxes don't dry hard. So that means you're going to be able to play with that style all day and really mold it as you want it. The flip side to that is though, that because it's got wax in it, it is going to be harder to remove and you'll need a really good cleansing shampoo. Now guys, there are loads of different waxes out there, so do have a look and see which one works best for your hair. But the one that I've decided to use for this is by Fish, and it's their Fish Fingers Wax. So guys, watch on and I'm going to show you these 5 simple steps to using hair wax. Your first step is just getting a pea-sized amount of product, because we're always going to layer wax in layers. If you're going to put it all in, then you're going to get clumps and bumps. But that amount, you can see it's not a lot at all. Because wax is quite firm and hard, we want to make sure that we warm it right up. This is just going to make it easier to go all the way through. The third step is just to brush at the surface of the hair, and that's just going to add a really thin layer of product before we get that style that we really want in. So I'm just going like this, and it is just brushing. I quite like that. Okay. Step 4 is styling. So this is when we can get our hands right in and we can really work up that style we want. So guys, as I said, you know, wax is really great for a more sort of formal look. So I'm just, with my hands, pushing it across. And because we already got a bit of product on the surface and we're not using too much, you can see it's not saturated, it's not sticky, it's not greasy. It's just really nice and smooth. Now, I actually quite like to get a comb in when I'm doing wax. Okay, I'm just gonna neaten it up slightly. If you want to put in a side part, then go wild. Put him down there. And then I always like to break it up once I've done that. Seems pointless, but you do get this more relaxed style. At this point, you have the option to go on to step 5, which is all about fixing it and just totally finishing the look. Or you can go all the way back to step 1 if you maybe need to add another layer of product. Mine's actually looking alright, but I am going to do just a little bit more. Great thing about wax is it's great for defining strands, and I just like to kind of rub it in between my fingers and then place it. Step 5 is the absolute final one, and this is about fixing and finishing. Now, if you've got any little flyaways on your hair, so any bits that are sticking up, a top tip for me for fixing and finishing, grab just a tiny, I mean the tiniest bit, you can even just take it off the surface. Again, get into the hands, warm it. I'm literally just brushing again the top of my hair. I'm not pushing my fingers through, I'm just doing this, catching them onto the hand, and it's allowing you to place and sit them back. Let's get him. So there you go guys, 5 really simple steps to using hair wax, and I promise you, honestly, if you follow these steps, it means you're going to get the most out of using a wax and also the most from your hair. Thanks so much for watching guys, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I like doing these sort of videos, it means we can kind of get back to basics and just really know what we can do with products. But if you did like this and you're not yet subscribed, then press subscribe now please. Just means we can do loads more of these and build a bit of a man for himself community, all the fun and games. But I'm going to see you in my next new video, that's the sell over, which will be next Sunday. Bye bye.